In this week's video, Sam drives buses. Oh yes, look at this.
Fucking idiot.
Looks good going through the town area. Oh yes, look at this. Hello fellow simmers, it's Samuel Beeman of BLS here, and today we're going to be looking at something that I've been doing these past couple of days, to be honest, or the past week, to be honest with you. So this is the new Ducken railway route for Trainz 2022. So this is a Trainz 2022 update I'm doing for the Ducken railway, which has been produced by myself and LJ Trainz, aka Lewis Brown, for Trainz Railroad Simulator. So obviously some of you are probably going to be wondering, well, what's going to be new to this version of Ducken? So obviously, I don't know if some of you know, so I'm just going to enlighten you. The Ducken Railway is a route that I started to produce around 2012 or something like that. So it's a long time ago now for Trainz 12. And it's since been updated dramatically since then. So the first route looks terrible. You could probably find it on the DLS somewhere, and it looks awful compared to this. Then it got updated, and it ran from obviously Ducken to New Hampton. And then after it got revamped, it then got extended to Cresswell, which was the latest version of the route, the Cresswell extension. And now it comes to this, which is basically a Trainz 22 update. There's a few little bits that have been added here and there, like new buildings in areas and new little bits and pieces. But I think the main aspect about this new version of the route is the drivable bus route. So, yeah, basically I have added a way where you can drive buses. So it's got an invisible railway track on the roads, and there's a bus route that runs from Ducken bus station, as we are sat here now, all the way down to Lakeside and down towards the North Barton Pier. We're going to run the whole bus route to show you guys, and you can sort of get an in-depth look at what's changed and what little bits are new. Do bear in mind this still is a work in progress route. It's not completely 100% complete yet, but hopefully it won't be too long in the near future until it'll be up and ready on the download station for people to download and have fun with. And I think as well is that having this bus route has really changed it and made it more interesting, because it gives it a little bit more features, because you'll be able to drive buses, and it's all very good for multiplayer as well. It kind of widens the amount of players that can be that can join a server on this route. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's actually get into this now and actually get to driving our bus. So what we're going to do is we're going to unpause the game. One of the things about this bus which is rather annoying is the horn sound. So if you listen to this horn sound, it's actually an American train horn. So yeah, so it's not a very prototypical horn, to be honest, but hey ho, we'll just try and prevent using the horn. I mean, most cars don't even use the horn anyway. So anyway, so here we are. This is the main bus station at Ducken. I'll just give you a brief look around. So I've added all of this. We've got our shelters and stuff. Passengers can be picked up and dropped off. As you see, we've got a nice new building here. We've also got this building here as well, this car dealership building, which I added because there was a big blank space here which I felt that needed filling. And yeah, there's a few other little extra bits and pieces, but we'll get to that as we start driving. So what we're going to do is we're going to start driving our bus now and head down to the next bus stop. So off we go. And it really is interesting to see the world like this. really is. It's different. And we're going to turn off here. Only thing is, I will say about these buses is the fact that you can still hear the rail clatter sound and the flange squeal. That is something that would have been nice if that was removed on these buses, but hey ho, it is what it is. I mean, just remember, guys, this is meant to be a train simulator, so just even have a bus that's drivable is just an extra feature, isn't it? I mean, how cool is this to drive a bus on here? So our next bus stop is Pride Station Road bus stop. Obviously the cab interior isn't great on this, but I'm not complaining. I mean, it's still a bus in a train sim. I mean, it's pretty cool, isn't it? So yeah, so let me know what you think about driving a bus on this route. I mean, it's pretty cool, isn't it? We're now exploring areas of Ducken that you wouldn't usually explore by the train. We've got to slow up here because we are heading to the railway crossing and getting up to a junction. Okay. So we're now passing over Pride Village railway crossing. And there is the Station Road bus stop. Look, people waiting to board. I'm just going to slow down. So as you can see, the people get on and off, and they're now in our bus. Okay, off we go to the next location. So the next bus stop is actually meant to be sort of North Burton Hill Station, stop 1, but on this it's just still as it says default name. I haven't changed it yet, so I do need to change that. Okay, we are approaching crossing here. Here we are, we cross over the railway track again. See the track over there, look. You've got these little bus stops here, although these don't pick up passengers, they're just there if you want to stop there, then you can. So, just at the end of this road, basically. Obviously, you saw there it said the steam railway sign there, so it's pointing to the station. And here we are at North Burton Hill Station, which is the sort of mainstay of all the locomotives and stock on the railway. Let's see if we can see any trains. Yep, there they are, look. Okay, to our next stop. Okay, so this is Lakeside Station. Oh, there's a big gap there where there's just grass. I don't get why they've emerged. It's very unusual to have them gaps there. I don't get it, but there you go. As we're passing over the Lakeside Miniature Railway there. And this is Lakeside Station, so we're going to start to move up here. I'm going to turn around to make sure we don't go in the lake. Okay, so now one of the questions you're probably wondering is, okay, so why did I plonk this bus station here? Okay, so If we go further up here, you'll notice that it just comes to an end of the world. And to be honest, there's not really any turning points here that I could use. I mean, I probably could turn here somewhere, but you know. Also, I couldn't get the track to get. Well, oh Christ, okay. I couldn't get the track to go over this bridge for some reason. It wouldn't have it. So I just decided, oh, you know what, stuff it. I'll just stick the terminus here and have the Lakeside bus stop here. And it's where people can get on and off there and then enjoy the Lakeside Park. But mind you, they've got a little way to walk from here to the Lakeside station. It's not too bad of a walk. I mean, to be honest, I could add like a footpath maybe down here and link that up to the station. I'll have a think about that. That could be a good idea. I might do that. Yeah, so that's our Lakeside Miniature Railway Station. Well, bus stop even. And now it's time for the return journey back to Ducken. So off we go. Obviously these crossings as well, the barriers do open and close. So if a train actually goes across, you will actually have to stop at the crossings in this bus, which again just adds to the immersion a little bit, and it adds a little bit more of a fun factor to it. I must find out what that problem is with that grass there. It's really annoying. I can see a 33 over there over the bush. Just about to see it through the bushes there, look. There we are. Passengers aboard, take your tickets, ching ching. There we are, all sorted. Yeah, so some of these posters on the stations are glitches. Look, you see they've sunk into the station slightly, so I'm going to have to sort those out. As I say, there is still a few little bugs and bits and pieces around on this route that need rectifying before release, but I think you can agree with me that it's really interesting and something new and different. We've never done this before, making a bus route, and yeah, it's just something new and different to bring to the table. Check my messenger quickly. reply to my missus there. There we go. What's that about? Is there a plane overhead? Okay, so apparently there's a plane overhead, but I just can't see it, so... yeah, just finding that a bit unusual there. Yeah, I can't see the plane anywhere. Just have a brief look round Pride Village. This is the sort of detail that's around there, look. Nice charming little village with a few pubs and stuff like that. And obviously we have a railway down here. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. And I've got to say, I think this is probably my favourite station on the route. I just love it. I just think it looks really nice. Yeah. So our next stop will be honestly, I can't say the hotel name. So basically, it's a hotel outside of Barton Pier Station, and yeah, that's going to be our next stop. So on the way back, you basically make a detour down to North Barton. Obviously you can't see the railway from here because it's like all the way over there, but you're just about to see the castle though over the hills. So it's Tilnwil Hotel bus station. Yeah, that's well. I think that's how you say it. Tinloliu. God knows. Going under the railway. We'll be able to see the castle here now. We'll go past it. Yeah. And soon you should be able to see the reminisce. Here you go. Look, remains of a bridge there, which obviously used to be a former railway bridge to form a triangle. You see the castle? There it is. Look, in all its glory. All the way there. Look. That's one of the cool things about this, is they actually go past the castle and everything. That's something that you don't tend to do when you're driving trains, because obviously it's sort of over the hill on the railway. Here we are, approaching Tinloliu Hotel bus station. North Barton. This is a terminus station, by the way, guys. You need to make sure you switch to points as well, because there is a few junctions up here, so I had to switch these to the right location. And this is us going underneath the mainline station, so the mainline tracks. This is the mainline network we're going underneath now. So this section is pretty new. I built this myself. Here we are. I'll stop. So as you can hear, we have the arcade sounds, the arcade machines going off, smiley shops, slots even, people in there playing their games. We also have a pharmacy, which is really cool, and a fish and chips place, ice creams, souvenirs. Quite a nice little area. I think I did quite a nice job making this. So this is sort of, the hotel. So if you're visiting for like a holiday or something and you've come by the mainline link here with the third rail, it's for some reason not. Why is it not drawing in the track properly? Okay, that's really weird. It's not drawing in the track very nicely, is it? Wow. Okay. Never seen that happen before, but anyway, yeah. So this is the mainline station at North Barton here, or New Barton, as Lewis has called it. And yeah, basically, it's the mainline link. You come down here, if you come down for holiday, you come into the hotel. Why is that track doing that? That's really irritating me now, that draw distance. Is it doing it on the other track as well, at Ducken? Let's have a look. See, it's not doing it on the Ducken track. That's interesting. Don't know why it's doing that then. God knows. Anyway, it's not a vital part of the route. It's just, you know, the extra bit of the mainline link you can go on. But yeah. Anyway, so now that we've had a look at this area, we're going to move on and head back to Ducken main station, where we'll obviously drop off our passengers and then head over to the actual Ducken Station Road stop, which is the last section of our journey. Sort of change. See, I changed the junction up there because it was showing wrong. Let's just do an American train horn for the lulz, shall we? So that is the default horn. That is the default Trainz horn. I mean, you can't get any more default than that. That was, if I remember correctly, that was the first horn in the game. Literally on the first version of Trainz, you've ever played, that was the first horn recording. That was the standard default American train horn. It was on every single loco near enough, every American thing. Slow down around here. It's very quite tight. Reached the Ducken Railway again. Now we're heading into town. So we've got the railway on the left there. Heading into stand 1. Should be the opposite stand to what we was at the start of the video. It is indeed. Tickets please. Thank you. Okay, so now we have boarded our passengers. It's time to depart for, well, Ducken Station Road stop. Let's do it. Now this is a cool bit, this is really cool because you actually go through the high street. Oh, that's a bit tight, isn't it? There we are. Now we've reached the high street. And I think it looks really cool going through here. I really do, I love it. How you got all these shops beside you. Burger King, Pizza Hut, it's awesome. Shoe Zone, but yeah, it is really cool. I really like it. So this is a little stop here. I'm just going to stop here for the lulz, you know. It's going to have fish and chips. I think it's fish and chips there. Let's have a look. So obviously this is if anyone requests to get off here. But yeah, so oh no, it's a butcher's. Yeah, look at that. It's Traveller's Rest pub. Yeah, it's really cool going through there. And here we are at Station Road. Busy looking bus now. And what we're going to do... Okay, so... You can... Notice these junctions here. You can go up that road if you really want to on a car, but on this you don't really want to on the bus. You just go straight down. So you can drive cars on this, but basically all you can really do in the car is go up there and park in one of the car parking spots. It's better to use a bus on it. See, it's designed for buses and cars, but to be honest, like I say, the cars you can't really do as much with. Sort of going through bushes a bit there. I might need to move them out of the way slightly. So we're going over the, as you can see, there's an old bit of track still there from previously years ago. It's down to travel down to Helensburgh, that bit. So obviously this route is completely fictional, guys. It's not based on a real world route or anything like that. It's a fictitious reserve line. Just like using mine and Lewis's imagination, really. Okay, so this is the last stop. This is the building site where they're building a new housing estate. So we're going to stop here and just make sure our road is set. There we go. So we've got like crossovers and stuff here. Okay, so now we head back to Station Road bus stop, and then we'll end our trip at the main bus station again, and then that'll be our full length run of our bus route. And obviously you've seen the new bits like the hotel area and stuff. These are new as well. These sort of street lamps as well. I've stuck those on. So this new version of the route is designed for Trainz Railroad Simulator 2022. But as far as I'm aware, it should work with Trainz 2019 as well, because bear in mind this was built sort of in Trainz 2019, so basically all of the assets are Trainz 2019 assets. So there's no reason why this wouldn't work with Trainz 2019, but we'll find out once it's released. So here we are at Station Road stop, yet again. Fair few more people got off there, because obviously, you know, they want to go to the railway. So as you can see, there's a sign there saying Ducken Railway. It's just up there. We can see it up there in all its glory. I'm not going to show you the area up there because there's just really no point. It's just like a small area where you can go and park up. There's just no point. I'd let you guys find that out for yourselves. But yeah, so the last leg now is to go back to Ducken main bus station, where we'll end our video. Sort of slow down through the town, you know, just in case anyone's crossing the road when they shouldn't be. And there you have it, folks. That is it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. So this sort of gives you an insight look at the new Ducken Railway bus route, which obviously I'm adding to the Trainz 2022 version of Ducken. There may be some more little bits and pieces added to this route in the future. Not too sure about what I'm going to do yet, but we'll have a look and see. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video. So yeah, Thanks for watching. This has been Samuel Beeman of British Locomotive Studios. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Check out our socials, Facebook, Discord, and obviously our website as well to have a look at some of the fantastic content that's on there now. We also have Portline Parker's Swanage Railway, which has recently been released on the British Locomotive Studios website and the Trainz download station. So go and download his excellent route because it really is fabulous. It's recently had an update today on the 14th of August, which is basically the 4th update, I believe. And this just basically fixes some of the scenery items and makes way for some sessions to be created. So if you have already downloaded a previous version of the route, don't forget to update it to the latest version. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. It's been Samuel Beeman of BLS. Goodbye for now.